All for One coming in on starboard entry with the starboard rights. Mascalzone Latino with the offset line, able to sail around the bow, both boats heading over towards the starboard ley line as the split, with All for One taking the windward or the right hand position, Mascalzone Latino on the left, All for One protecting the right, the power of the right as they come down to the start. Split tack start, off the line they go, and off the line it looked like Mascalzone Latino bow forward, All for One tacking and coming back and tracking in the windward position, power of the right. First cross, bow forward, All for One, and that was the crucial first cross. On the second bounced, All for One extended the lead out to the starboard ley line, just below. Mascalzone Latino conceding, coming in, trying to minimise the loss. But at Mark 1, All for One comfortably in the lead, bear away set as they head on leg 2. 19 seconds for All for One at Mark 1. On the downwind, pretty well in these light conditions. It was just a matter of the leading boat simultaneously jibing with the trailing boat on the downwind through the bottom mark gate. All for One taking the right-hand marker buoy, and Mascalzone Latino following in. They didn't take the split at the bottom mark. They followed into the bottom mark to trail by 34 seconds. No change on the second upwind. All for One now protecting the right. The right looked to have a little bit more pressure and even a little bit of right-hand shift. The wind direction heading towards the right-hand side. All for One protecting the right up to the top mark, coming in on the port-hand ley line. Mascalzone on the starboard. All for One around the mark. Up goes the spinnaker. Jenica on the downwind. Slight gain there for Mascalzone, but not close enough to really affect the wind flow on the leading boat. On the downwind, again, we see the trailing boat just throwing a couple of jibes at All for One. Mascalzone not making any inroads into the lead. And then down to the line, All for One takes out the first race of the Louis Vuitton Trophy here in Auckland. So race 1, 2 All for One. Pleasing start for Jochen Schumann and his afterguard. Mascalzone Latino, that's their first race in the Louis Vuitton Trophy. All for One win by 44 seconds.